Hey everyone, this is VHorse832. I apologize for the delay in getting this video up. I just been busy doing stuff, I guess. I apologize for forgetting to do the draw selection yesterday, but I will do that right away. And also a quick shout out, birthday shout out to, I believe it was reubassoon. Told me it was his birthday yesterday, so happy birthday. Make sure you check out his channel. That's reubassoon. And also a special thanks to Alex Chuck for giving me a heads up on a few decks of cards that I didn't have, and I've actually gone ahead and ordered them. So look forward to some reviews on some interesting decks in the near future. And while I was ordering decks, I decided to order a few other decks. So more reviews coming in the near future. Now, I'm going to select a couple of cards here. Let's select 1, 2, 3 cards, just like that. I'll put the rest aside. We got 8 of diamonds, 2 of spades, and 3 of clubs. Let's see if anyone said that or close to that. I don't think a whole lot of people guessed, but whatever. Okay, we got, if I go back here a second, Lil 02, she said 2 of hearts, so that's pretty close. Bastuni 322 said 3 of spades, that's really close. I apologize if I didn't pronounce that exactly correctly. Yes, it was reubassoon. I said it was his birthday. And birthday coming up on the 25th. I'll try to remember that. And that was it. Those 2 people came the closest. So I'll qualify those 2 people. The one with the hard to pronounce name and Lil 02. Congratulations, you guys came the closest to the cards that I selected, so you've qualified. And I'll try to remember to do another draw at the end. Now what I'm going to do is a quick trick. It's kind of interesting. I saw this on mismag's channel, and I'm going to pull out the jokers. There's another one I saw that I wanted to do, but I haven't gotten it to work. It's supposed to be basically self-working, interactive spelling trick, and hasn't really been self-working. Anyways, I'm going to shuffle the cards, and I'll show you how it goes, and then I might give you a tutorial. And we'll select a couple of cards. This one right here, and this one right here. And here's the thing. The cards have to not be a 10 or a chord card, because chord cards have a value of 10, and they also can't add up to 10, so this is a 10, so I'm going to put it back, and we'll try to find another card that is not a 10. And alright, that don't work because 5 and 6 does not equal 10, and none of them are a 10 or a chord card, so I'm going to set these aside. We'll forget about them for now. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to deal out cards 2, 10. Because it's a 10, I'm going to cover it. Ace, 6, King is worth a 10, so I'm going to cover it. Hopefully you can see everything. Ace, 3 and 7 is 10, so I'm going to cover that. So any 2 cards that equal 10, we cover up. 8, and 2 is 10, we'll cover that up. That is a 10, we'll cover that up. 8 and 2 is 10. There's another 10, another 10, another 10. 6 and 4 is 10. There's a 10. 2 and 8 is 10. That's a 10. 5 and 5 is 10. There's another 10. 6 and 4 is 10. There's another 10. And another 10. And another 10. 9 and ace is 10. 3 and 7 is 10. 3 and 7 is 10. 8 and 2 is 10. There's a 10. And a 10. Ace and 9 is 10. And a 10 and a 10. And then 9 and ace is 10. And now we've run out of cards. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect any piles that have a 10 or add up to 10. So we got 9 and ace is 10. 4 and 6 is 10. And 7 and 3 is 10. Here I've got a 5 and a 4. Suppose I didn't know what your cards were. I'm going to tell you what they were. Because I know that your cards will add up to 10 with these cards. So you must have a 6 and a 5. And yes, you do. Self-working works every time. No idea how it works. Just like mismag does it. And in case you need a tutorial, well, here it is. To do, stuff up the cards however you like. Get rid of the jokers. You don't need them. Then you have 2 cards selected. As I mentioned, if the 2 cards add up to 10, like 2 5s, 6 and a 4, 7 and 3, it's no good. If a card is a 10, or has a value of a 10, that being a court card, it's no good. And you explain that to the spectator. So we got 3, and we got a 6, that's perfect. And we set them aside. Now we simply deal out the cards, one by one. Every time you see 2 cards that add up to 10, you cover them up with a new card. Or if you see a 10 or a court card, you cover it up. So there's a court card, we cover that up. Another court card, we cover that up. 8 and 2 is 10, cover that up. Court card, cover it up. 5 and 5 is 10, there's a 10, 7 and 3. Now, in 5, 4, and ace adds adds up to 10, but it's 3 cards. Only if it's 2 cards and it equals 10 would we cover it up. So that we would not cover up. But 6 and a 4 we could definitely cover up. 10 won't cover up. 2 and 8. There's a jack. We'll cover that up. 6 and a 4. 10. 8 and 2. There's a 10. 10. It's pretty interesting, as you can see. 9 and an ace. 10. Another 9 and an ace. 3 and a 7. Whatever. Ace and 9. A couple of 10s. Cover those up. 6 and a 4. A couple more court cards. Oh, look at that. All court cards all the time. And we got 1 card left. And it's a 3. Now let's put it down. And basically, yeah, this last card, you know, if I had a 10, I'd cover it up there. I don't, so I just put it aside. And then what you do, and I apologize if I went through that a little bit fast, but I saw mismag's tutorial, and he went through it even faster. He's like 10, 10, 10, 10, 10. It's like, oh my god, slow down. You're confusing me. Some people actually found the trick hard, maybe because he was going so fast. But anyways, then what you do is you take any 2 sets of cards that equal 10. So 3 and 7 is 10. We get rid of that. 8 and 2 is 10. Get rid of that. 9 and an ace is 10. Get rid of that. And then 5 and 5 is 10. We get rid of that. We're left with a 7 and a 4. Even though we don't know what the spectator selected, we know it's going to be a 3 and a 6 because those are the only ones that add up to 10. 7 and 3 is 10. 6 and 4 is 10. Pretty cool, if I do say so myself. I'm sure some of you may have seen that on mismag's channel or website before. But I haven't even gone to his channel or website in a long time. I used to go all the time, but I don't go anymore. And when you think of it, mismag, you know, he's got all these 100,000 subscribers. He does all these tutorials on card tricks. How many card tricks has he ever actually come up with? He's come up with some variations on card tricks, but most of his fame and popularity is doing tutorials on other people's tricks. Now he does give them shoutouts and whatnot and get people lots of subscribers, but I don't know. Have you ever actually done anything himself? And sure, he does the contest with hundreds of bicycle rider back decks all the time, but he's never actually, he's not, an actual magician. He doesn't come up with card tricks and do them. He doesn't do deck reviews. He doesn't really do anything original, is what I'm saying. But anyway, I don't really care. Alright, let's select a couple of cards here. I'm going to select 10 cards again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 cards. And I don't care if you saw them, because I'm actually going to show you those cards. And I apologize if this video is going just a teeny bit long. We got, Ace of Spades, 4 of Hearts, 10 of Diamonds, 7 of Spades, Queen of Spades, 7 of Diamonds, King of Spades, 10 of Clubs, 6 of Spades, and 8 of Hearts. Lots of spades, and some red cards, only 1 club. I'm going to select one of these cards that are again. I'm going to mix them up just a little bit. Oh, well, that's terrible. Just throw them all over the place, why don't I? Give them a cut. And I will select, well, let's see, today is the 16th. 1 is 6 or 7, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The 7th card. And I'm not going to tell you what it is. You already know it's 1 out of 10 possible cards. Those odds are a lot better than trying to guess 1 out of 52 or 54 if you count the jokers, or even 2 out of 54. So let the guessing begin. Also, I've been getting a lot of great feedback to my contest. I'm glad everyone likes it. Hopefully we see some entries soon, and good luck to everyone. And I'll see you next time.